So the other day I was having a conversation with my great aunt, who happens to be the baby sister of my paternal grandmother, and she is 99 years old. She also has Alzheimer's. Well, on this particular day that I was talking to her on the phone, it happened to be one of her lucid days. And my great aunt was sharing some very devastating memories of things that she saw as a child, things that happened to my paternal grandmother. And I know that these things that she was sharing with me are in fact true, because I remember my father, when he was alive, sharing some of these things with me. And to hear it with so much clarity and detail, as a matter of fact, I'm still trying to process it all, because it's very traumatic even for me to know and hear some of these things that happened to my paternal grandmother. And so I wanted to make a quick video to talk a little bit about Alzheimer's patients, because I know a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this myself, I have actually said this in the past, where a lot of times when a person has Alzheimer's and they're talking and they're sharing certain things and they're very passionate about what they're sharing, oftentimes we're so quick to sometimes dismiss them and say things like, oh, they don't know what they're talking about, or they're just talking out of their head. That is not always the case. Sometimes when it comes to Alzheimer's patients, a lot of times these are dark, hidden memories that they have pushed so far in the back of their mind that for many, many years it was out of sight, out of mind. But now that they have Alzheimer's, those memories that they so to speak locked away and hidden for so many years has now come to the forefront. And now they're actually sharing those particular memories, things that you and I would have never known about if it wasn't for them having Alzheimer's and sharing those particular memories or traumatic experiences. And my aunt, just listening to her, I know it wasn't fiction that she was sharing with me. This was fact. And for her to remember it and recount it in so much of detail was mind-boggling to me. And to hear her and see her break down crying over the things that she saw and witnessed as a young child, things that were done to my paternal grandmother when she was younger, it's things that no child, one, should ever witness, and two, it's not anything that nobody, and I mean nobody, should ever have to experience. And I knew, because both of my grandmothers are strong women. My paternal grandmother, I knew that she was a very strong woman, because she, just like my maternal grandmother, overcame a lot. But I didn't know she overcame this much. And the fact that she went through life as one of the sweetest, most given women I have ever encountered, despite all of that happened to her, I am just amazed. And to know that my poor paternal grandmother was walking around with all of that trauma within her, and never once did she give a hint of any of those things happening to her, to any of us, just blows me away. I would never, ever, ever share the things that my paternal grandmother went through on here. I would never, never, ever share that, because it's not nobody else's business to know, one. Two, it would be disrespectful to her. And three, it would just tear me apart to even vocalize it out loud. So I want to say all this to say that if you come across a person, whether it's a friend, relative, or if you work in healthcare like me and you deal with Alzheimer's patients and they're sharing these painful memories with you, please don't be so quick to dismiss it or say it's a lie or it's made up or that they dreamt it up or that they're talking out of their head, because that is not always the case. Sometimes the very painful things that they are sharing with you, it's not fiction. It could very well be fact.